Alright guys, Bearded Redneck here. We're out. We got couldn't even get the camera set up. Got two of them in the bucket already. We're fishing in about probably 16 foot of water and getting a few perch. Got some pretty nice ones. I'll show you one.
One coming.
There is nothing wrong with that. So we'll show you what we're using here. I'm using a buckshot rattle, and I'm just throwing the waxies on pretty heavy. And we got some tungsten jigs too, and we'll see what can happen. All we can do is kind of try it out. I'll show you the Vexlar here and show you kind of what we're doing. Then when they're coming in, they're either coming in hot or they're not. So it's kind of both worlds, but when they're coming in and hungry, they're flying in and hitting it good. Here comes one right now. But yeah, we're staying about that 1.5 feet, 2 foot off the bottom. You're about in the 2 foot range too?
Yeah, and I went up to 3 for a while. Is it? Another one?
Yeah. Look at that.
That one's 20.
Look at that, guys. Now that's fishing. Yeah, that was coming up 2 foot off the bottom, dead sticking it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. We're using waxworms for walleyes. Only in North Dakota, huh? But I'm using a buckshot. That's what the walleyes are going to hit better, is that buckshot rattle.
Yeah.
They're only getting bigger. Alright guys, we got a fish down there right now. 3 foot off the bottom, another walleye. I gotta get down there right now. Let's see if we can make this happen. See it down there? That's right.
There. You're right on top of it.
It's starting to drop a little bit. Come on, baby. Those are nice walleyes. I mean, that's a walleye too, going back to there he is. But yeah, see how high I am?
Yeah. That's what I've been doing.
And they've been running. Sometimes I'll drop it down 6 inches. But they're not hitting hard, as you noticed.
Yeah. I thought it was a perch the way it was coming up.
Well, then it started fighting when it got to the ice. I go, oh crap. So, not doing too bad. We got 2 walleyes, 3 perch. We should probably have about 7 perch right now. Doing pretty good, actually. I mean, you can't complain when you're catching 18 to 20 inch walleyes. Jigging a buckshot rattle for perch. Definitely, there comes one up the bottom. Here it comes, guys. Nice walleye. So it went back down.
I had one coming. Here he comes.
Here he comes again, coming hard. Got him. There we go, guys. Is this a perch or is it a walleye? Nice perch. They're just the way they are up here. You get up on Devil's Lake, you know, it's a big place. Where do you go? That's the first thing. Our time's valuable and everybody's busy, so you utilize some of these places like the Perch Patrol and We keep that, don't we?
That's, yeah, at least a
I mean, 11 incher, 11 and a half. You utilize some of these places, these resources. These guides do this every day, guys. They do it all summer, all winter. And you know, some people complain, oh, you don't want to spend a little money and hook up with one of these guide services. Well, guess what? We talked to a lot of people yesterday that were skunked, you know, that maybe caught 1 or 2 perch all day. And there's a reason for that. It's because I'm going to catch another fish here in a second. There it is. Come on, baby.
You got the hot hole.
It seems like if they come up to it, it's good. If I drop down to them, they're getting scared.
Yeah.
We'll flip the camera around. We'll go down to the bottom. They're coming off the bottom about 2 foot, 3 foot. These walleyes are even hitting, guys. And I'm sitting dead sticking a lot here. I'm sitting dead sticking, and we're actually going to put some more waxies on here because these are mutilated. We're really loading them up. We're using a buckshot rattle like this, and it's not crazy hot and heavy, but I'll tell you this much: we haven't thrown one back. So
yeah, you did. Small walleye.
Oh yeah, I caught a 6 or 8 inch walleye. I'm sorry, it's a fisherman thing. I gotta lie a little bit, but they're coming in and they're cruising. This, you know, we're fishing on Devil's Lake here where we're fishing. It's kind of a flat, and it's almost like we're not in the basin, but it's all kind of a bowl right in here, and they're just cruising. There's like not a lot of structure, and we're just cruising around, or the fish are cruising. So it's almost, I mean, don't get me wrong, you want to find a good spot when you're searching for these, but it's a lot better. A lot of people make the mistake of running off right away, and if you don't give it some time, you might be going one way and the fish are going the other way. So if you just kind of hang out a little bit, these things come through. And like I said, you just saw probably 20, 21 inch walleye just caught there, and then boom, then a perch. And what I'm kind of doing, if I'm moving the cameras around, because I'm trying to keep you guys entertained, is I'm leaving it about 2 foot off the bottom. I mean, I had the biggest walleye so far hit at 3 foot off the bottom, that last one I just caught. And I'm kind of dead sticking it there. It seems like if you're really bouncing it around like an erratic 5-year-old, they're running. If I'm dropping it today, they're not hitting it either. They want to come, if they come to it and I run away like they're coming at me, that's when they're hitting it. But it's just barely. And I've missed 2 or 3 just because of the bareleys, but I think we kind of got it figured out. I'm just using a buckshot. I haven't even switched lures yet, but I'll go on the screen here. We'll show you the Vexlar in action with them running up. It's pretty cool when they do it. If you don't use a flasher, you're missing out, because a lot of these fish, you'd be sitting right under them and not even know it.
I got one too.
It's coming up, guys.
Here's mine.
Oh, they're dropping right back down. Got him?
Yep. Mine charged up. Oh, that's a biggie.
Decent perch.
Look at that baby. Yeah.
Little walleye, I bet you. Oh, little perch. I could tell they kept coming up and leaving. So how many perch have we caught?
That was number 5. But that's the first one we had to throw back, I think. I think there's 4 in there, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is. Because I think I caught 2 and you caught 2.
And then you got the 2 walleyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the fish down there right now. See it down there?
Yep, it's a foot off the bottom, now it's going backwards. Here comes your lure. Right by the fish.
Holy moly. Look at this one.
It's really long, I saw that when it came out.
Look at this.
Oh wow, how big is that? Want to measure them before you throw them in a bucket?
No. So we're at 22 or 23.
Mm-hmm. That one just charged in, huh?
Well, I think that's the one that you missed. There, we got one, guys. Little walleye. Hopefully that little walleye goes back down the hole there. There we go. Had to catch his breath, I guess. Picking up a few pretty darn nice perch too. You can't complain with perch like this. Or even better, walleyes like that. Look at that one.
Oh, that's a pig.
Look at that, guys.
I got a school of them here, Rob.
There comes one. Oh, he barely had it.
Yeah. That's what I think I was doing on the other ones.
I don't know if I got any bait. One.
Can you get this? My hands are slow.
I got a fish coming.
Okay.
No, yes.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good fillet. They can't be all like these huge ones.
Why not?
There you go. Nice one.
Lost him.
Yeah, it's got caught in the thing.
Darn it. Shucks. That was a tough one to catch, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shucks, shucks. Shucks. That was a good one too. Dropped it in the hole.
Well, I got tangled first.
Well, that was my fault. Should pull the transducer out.
There you go. Good one.
There, we got one.
Good one.
Well, that's a keeper. All right, guys, you want to catch some perch like this? Get a hold of Kyle and the boys up here at Woodland Lake Resort, www.woodlandresort.com. And when you're doing that, get a hold of Zippy and the Perch Patrol. They're going to put you on these things. They know where they're at. The name says it all, the Perch Patrol.